Back at Banco ZK Arena for the nightcap. I'm Wes Moore, Eric Elite, head coach at West Memphis. With me on the broadcast for this game, and we've got a great girls game coming your way in just a few minutes. It's Vilonia trying to upset Greenwood. Coach knows a lot about both of these teams. We'll get her expert analysis coming up. But first, let's talk about some of the games that we've already seen. Two great games here at Banco ZK Arena this afternoon. Earlier today, we watched Nashville and Farmington. Farmington led by 14, but Nashville came roaring back, had a big run at the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter to make it a two-point game. But Farmington comes out on top, 65-61. And then to the boys' game, Little Rock Christian taking on Blytheville. Blytheville ranked number 1, but Little Rock Christian came out firing. That's Corliss Williamson with the three. The Little Rock Christian Warriors hit 9 threes, and they rolled. Landon Blocker had 32 points as Little Rock Christian wins the title. We've got first half analysis coming up. Stick around. We're just getting started. At Banco ZK Arena for the nightcap. I'm Wes Moore, Eric Elite, head coach at West Memphis. With me on the broadcast for this game, and we've got a great girls game coming your way in just a few minutes. It's Vilonia trying to upset Greenwood. Back at Banco ZK Arena for the nightcap. I'm Wes Moore, Eric Elite, head coach at West Memphis. With me on the broadcast for this game, and we've got a great girls game coming your way in just a few minutes.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
Okay, Frisbee, let's remember, it's 1 bark for true and no barks for false. Arkansas PBS is Arkansas's largest classroom.
Bark!
Frisbee didn't eat my slippers. Oh, Frisbee, how could you?
No, I'm sorry, Miss House. I was gonna tell you, but it slipped my mind.
Please don't let it slip your mind and donate to Arkansas PBS today.
Bark!
New documents are being digitized every day, and every day the DNA databases get bigger. Sometimes the most moving revelations come from the paper trail. Sometimes some of the most shocking revelations come from DNA.
I think I found out a little bit too much.
That's what makes us special. The magical way that we combine genealogical research with genetic research. And we're the first program in the world to do that. Without your support, there would be no Finding Your Roots. And without your support, there would be no PBS.
This month in Passport on the PBS video app.
Join me, Roseanne Cash, as we tell the story of how Tennessee women won the vote for all women.
Terry Catt is a pragmatic politician. Alice Paul says, I'm going to try different things. We're going to blow this wide open.
They took on racism, white supremacy, political corruption.
It's really quite remarkable.
These and other shows from Arkansas PBS are available with Passport on the PBS video app.
Back at Banco ZK Arena for the nightcap. I'm Wes Moore, Erica Leak, head coach at West Memphis, with me on the broadcast for this game, and we've got a great girls game coming your way in just a few minutes. It's Vilonia trying to upset Greenwood. Coach knows a lot about both of these teams. We'll get her expert analysis coming up. But first, let's talk about some of the games that we've already seen. Two great games here at Banco ZK Arena this afternoon. Earlier today, we watched Nashville and Farmington. Farmington led by 14, but Nashville came roaring back, had a big run at the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter to make it a two-point game. But Farmington comes out on top, 65-61. And then to the boys' game, Little Rock Christian taking on Blytheville. Blytheville ranked number 1, but Little Rock Christian came out firing. That's Corliss Williamson with the three. The Little Rock Christian Warriors hit 9 threes, and they rolled. Landon Blocker had 32 points as Little Rock Christian wins the title. We've got first half analysis coming up. Stick around. We're just getting started.
Sports is so important to this state and the fabric of the state, and I appreciate Arkansas PBS doing all the state title games, and that makes it available for not just the fans in Central Arkansas, South Arkansas, but fans around the entire state. I can only think of the kids in small towns, and this is the biggest moment maybe in their sports careers, and they have that keepsake of having that game on TV to have with them the rest of their lives.
It's primetime on your time. Get more of your primetime favorites each weekday starting at 1:30 following our PBS Kids programs. Catch up on all the programs you love, including Exploring Arkansas, Nature, Antiques Roadshow, Arkansas Week, British Favorites, Mysteries, and more, beginning at 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. See the full schedule and all the ways to watch at myarkansaspbs.org/watch.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
For students, it's always more fun to include the arts when you're learning. I mean, just to have expression, to see different forms of entertainment, it always just makes it more fun. And when I heard that my mother was recording different sections that teachers were going to see, I was excited for the students who will get to use it in their classroom.
Arkansas PBS is a place where everyone can see themselves, where everyone can find themselves, where everyone can be a part of something bigger than themselves.
high school basketball. It is the 5A Girls State Championship game between Greenwood and Vilonia. Greenwood 30-2 on the year. Vilonia 28-4. Glad you're with us. I'm Wes Moore, joined by Erica Leak, head coach of the West Memphis Lady Blue Devils. Very familiar with both of these teams, so can't wait to hear what you have to say about some of these teams. Let's take a look at how they got here, the path for each of these teams to make it to Hot Springs in this title game. We'll start out with Greenwood. In the first round, they knocked off Nettleton 57-49. Then they had a close one against the Little Rock Parkview Patriots, 62-60. And then in the semifinals, should we just glance over this one?
Yeah.
Got any insight on this one?
Yeah, it was a tough battle, but Greenwood pulled it out.
Greenwood by 11 over West Memphis. Here's how Vilonia got here in the first round. They blew out Lakeside by 30. Knocked off Siloam Springs by a point, 49-48. And then in the semis, Vilonia beat Marion 51-47. Marion, a team you're familiar with.
That's right, yeah. Vilonia hit 21 of 27 free throws that game.
Let's take a look at some of the players to watch in this game. We'll start out with the, I guess maybe some of the most impactful players. Who would you say for Greenwood is the player to watch?
Oh, definitely number 2, Cartwright. She can shoot the three. She can penetrate. She's very good in open court. That's one to watch, along with Anna Trusty as well.
They got a great dynamic duo. Those two are fantastic players. You're taking a look at Maddie Cartwright there, 23 points she scored in the semifinals. Anna Trusty scored 27 points in the semifinals. Now for Vilonia, your player to watch.
I'll have to go with number 5, Sydney Middleton. Yeah, she can create. She does so much for Vilonia. She can shoot the 3 ball as well.
She is averaging 15 points in the state tournament, so she means a lot. And you can hear the crowd here. It is a very loud and boisterous crowd. Coach Leak, let's start with Vilonia real quick. What do they need to do to pull off the upset? How can Vilonia beat Greenwood?
Well, first they need to contain Cartwright. You know, she's good in the open court. You need to stop the ball early on her. And also contain the 3. You know, defend the 3 ball, get on the line, and really crash the boards. They're very good blocking out.
All right, moving over to Greenwood. They won the state championship last year, and they've got experience. What do they need to do to win this game?
They need to contain Middleton. She's great for them, and keep them off the free throw line. Like I said, they're very good on the free throw line, and they need to lean on their experience. They won a championship last year, so lean on that.
How valuable is playing in the state championship game, that experience that you're talking about?
Experience is the best teacher.
Good look there. Clay Reeves, head coach of the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs. 9 state titles he's won, 6 at Greenwood, 3 at Greenland. 30-2 this year. Greenwood's 2 losses were to Conway and to Bentonville.
Right, and Conway, you know, they're playing in the state finals tomorrow, so a very good team, and so Bentonville.
Vilonia and Greenwood have played once this year. Greenwood beat Vilonia 77-52 back in December. Now, these two used to be conference foes. They were in the same conference until this year. Greenwood has a 43 straight conference winning streak. The last team to beat them in conference was Vilonia.
Oh, wow.
1 possession for Vilonia, and that's going to be off Greenwood, so Vilonia will keep it. They will inbound the ball. That's Middleton with it underneath the basket. She gets it into the corner, trying to work it inside, and Greenwood comes away with it. And that's Maddie Cartwright with it. Vilonia playing, looks like they're in a man-to-man right now.
Looks like they're in a man.
No block out right there. That time Greenwood gets the offensive rebound. Adriana Watson, she's just 5'7", but I was told she gets 7 or 8 rebounds a game, and half of them are on the offensive end.
Right.
And we just saw one.
Yeah, she is dynamic on the boards.
Anna Trusty flips it over her shoulder, can't get it. Vilonia comes away with the rebound.
And Vilonia, that full court pressure is something they need to contain too from Greenwood.
Vilonia hits the trailer coming down. 1 pass too many maybe, and here comes Greenwood with it. That's Carly Sexton. Sexton Passes it up. Shot's no good. Key for Vilonia, they got to hit those boards. They got to get those rebounds. Can't afford to play good defense, and they can't turn it over either.
Exactly. Got to watch that trap coming up half court.
Sexton, a little give and go. And she misses that shot. But Kinley Mears comes down with the rebound. Mears looking to run. We'll slow it down, pour it back out. Well, Greenwood's hands, deflections everywhere. Getting hands, there's another
hand
one.
on everything, another turnover.
Going to have a foul on Vilonia. They're going to call that one on Maddie Mannion. She's just a freshman. She averages 8 points, 4 rebounds. Good three-point shooter. Have our first substitution of the game. Lexi Heston is going to come out. Abby Wirtz into the game. Corner three, good. Hannah Trusty. No, that was Brooklyn Woolsey.
And that's what they do well. They penetrate, get you to sink in, then pass it out to a dynamic three-point shooter.
Woolsey, 40% shooter from the three-point line. She knocks down the first one of the game. First points of the game. Greenwood up 3-0. Looking, trying to get a steal. That pressure is really affecting Vilonia right now.
That's right, the full court press and a diamond press.
What's Vilonia need to do to beat this press? What should they be doing?
Well, I will go forward cross, try to get the ball in the middle of the court. Don't get trapped over here in these corners. Keep the ball in the middle of the court.
Think we're ready to play, get the ball in. They're going to go deep with it. Just a mad dash for the ball. Vilonia's Kinley Mears comes up with it, but Mears loses it. Coach, it seems like Greenwood has 6 or 7 players on defense. I mean, they're just so many, they're everywhere. Vilonia really
and it's
struggling.
About 22 on the bench.
They brought their freshmen.
Right. They're ready to go.
They brought everybody. Maddie Cartwright, nice move, good jump shot.
Stop and pop.
Cartwright, the senior, 17-point average on the year. She will be playing at Tulsa next year. Last year, she was the tournament MVP.
Right. You got to stay in front of her. Get arm's length, stay in front of her, move your feet, and just get a hand in the face. You got to contest every shot.
Jeremy Simon calls timeout for Vilonia. This to me is just a chance. Got to settle his young women down. It's state championship game. There's nerves, You're excited. Look at all the people here. It's loud. This is what you've been playing for, so I get it. You're
right. It's nervousness is good, but when the ball goes up and tips, it's time to play.
And I bet that's probably what he told him right there. Okay. I just gave you 2.5 minutes. Now it's time to play ball.
Right, there you go.
5-0 Greenwood. Vilonia looking for their first points.
Yeah, you got it.
Just throw it in. That trap, you just said, to avoid that corner area.
Avoid the corner. You got to get the ball to the middle of the court.
I'm looking at the stats, Coach. Vilonia hasn't shot the ball yet. They haven't got a shot up. They've had 5 turnovers.
They need to attempt to. Got to get some attempts up.
They get the ball in, and that's Mears with it. Racing down the court. There's your first shot. Uses the glass. And that'll do wonders.
Right, coast to coast right there for her.
Cartwright with it, gets a screen. Sexton goes back to work. She gets that 2 points back.
Okay, got the ball in the middle of the court.
Woolsey blocked from behind. That was Trusty. Middleton was blocked from behind. Cartwright gets the screen. Thought about shooting it. Russin. Now to Woolsey. Being patient until Cartwright gets it. Boy, that's a pretty shot, Coach.
Yeah, and it's on the move. It's not a set shot. It is on the move. And she is very accurate with that three-point shot.
They just speed you up. That defense.
Yeah, trapping. They're everywhere, speeding you up, getting their hands on every loose ball.
Another three. Another shot made. That time it's in a trustee timeout, Vilonia. It is all Greenwood, 13-2. The state champs, the defending champs, come out firing. You are watching the Centennial Bank State Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
New documents are being digitized every day. And every day, the DNA databases get bigger. Sometimes the most moving revelations come from the paper trail. Sometimes some of the most shocking revelations come from DNA.
I think I found out a little bit too much.
That's what makes us special. The magical way that we combine genealogical research with genetic research. And we're the first program in the world to do that. Without your support, there would be no Finding Your Roots. And without your support, there would be no PBS.
At Wendy's, we're focused on what matters. That's why we've made our hamburgers square. When you want to experience the delicious taste of Wendy's hamburgers, square's the beat. Westmore and Erica Leak with you as we get to check out Greenwood. What an impressive start by the Lady Bulldogs. They lead this one 13-2. And they're creating a lot of problems right now for
Right,
Vilonia.
the full court pressure is giving Vilonia problems.
Two timeouts already used by Jeremy Simon. Mears with it. Mears gets it across half court.
Greenwood in this tight 1-3-1.
You see Vilonia just struggling to get a shot off. Still just two shots on the game. This is their third shot.
And
Greenwood pulls down the rebound. That's Russin with another rebound. Maddie Cartwright. Got Trusty up top too. Russin thought about it. Going to give it back to Cartwright. She lets it fly. Another offensive rebound.
All right, 32 is tough on the offensive boards. You got to get a body on her.
We're going to have a charge, player control foul right then on Cartwright. .307 left in the first quarter. All Greenwood in this one. They won the title last year, 60-49. Middleton gets it across half court, and she's bumped. They're going to call that one on Trusty. That's a second team foul on Greenwood. Two team fouls also on Vilonia. First foul on Trusty. Mears calling out the play. You can see it easily there, that little 1-3-1 zone that Greenwood's running. It's been difficult for Vilonia to get a good look. A little floater, a little runner, and that was good. Kinley Mears makes it a 9-point game. Cartwright with it.
And number 10 has the points for Vilonia.
Trusty driving in, gets it knocked away. Vilonia with it. Vilonia trying to run. Middleton goes all the way, puts it in too strong. Vilonia needs to make those. It's tough enough when they set that zone up. When you get fast break opportunities, you get points in transition. That would be huge.
Right, you have to capitalize on those.
Cartwright with it. Rustin trying to give her a screen. She uses that screen. Back out to Trussy, down low. Russin now inside out game. How about that? That's pretty basketball. Brooklyn.
That is raining threes there.
Woolsey with the three. 16-4.
Just the ball movement, you know, touch 3 or 4 hands of Greenwood.
Mears down low, gets the cutter. Sims puts it in.
Good cut, 33.
Cartwright driving in. She'll dish it off in the corner. That three is no good. Maddie Mannion with the rebound. Gets knocked out, but Vilonia will keep the ball. Carly Sexton's going to leave the game for Greenwood. A couple substitutions here with the minute 17 to go in the first quarter. Coach is going to come steal a couple of minutes of rest for his starters. Let them sit the final minute 17, then the entire break during the first quarter.
Still in the full court pressure.
Mears with it. Mears breaks it through. Sims back outside. Mannion for three. Got it. Needed that.
Yep. Good shot.
7-point game. Vilonia with the big three. They'll put it down in the corner. Try to get that lead back. Nope, missed it. But Greenwood gets the rebound. Back up. Foul. Been called over the back. Vilonia got that rebound. Good rebound that time from Bailey Sims. Sims has been making a couple plays here in the last few trips. Middleton will throw the ball in. 43 seconds left in the half. You think of how Greenwood's kind of dominated this half. All of a sudden, if Vilonia can get another basket, you know what? They've kind of withstood the rally. Mears going to pull it out. Middleton over to Heston. Back to Middleton for three. In and out, but the rebound by Sims.
Rebound, 33.
Missed it, but Vilonia will keep it.
And those are the plays they have to have.
Yep, good rebound from Sims. She averages 11 points, 7 rebounds on the season. She's an 82% free throw shooter. Middleton will throw it in. They try to set a pick for post players down low. Sims will get it out top. Mannion was looking in the corner for Heston and got tipped out of bounds. So 22 seconds left. Looks like the shot clock is off. So they can get the last shot. Wait, another deflection.
On
how many deflections?
Pass. Ball fake. Fake a pass to make a pass.
Heston's just going to throw it in the backcourt to Mears. Mears is trying to dribble it. She's stuck with it. She finally gets it away to Heston. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Sims up top. Sims, double team. She passes it back out to Mears. 4 seconds. She lets it fly. No good. Greenwood with the rebound. That's how the first quarter ends. Yes, they're going to end the quarter. Greenwood leads it 16-9. You are watching the Centennial Bank State Championship games on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
We are sending a special thank you to Schlotzsky's of Hot Springs, 3251 Central Avenue. Thank you for providing food for our crew. Without our crew, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Greenwood 16, Vilonia 9, second quarter beginning here in the state championship game. Greenwood trying to go back-to-back. Cartwright to Trusty. Sure, their play-by-play announcers say that a lot. Those are two very good players. Trusty for three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Izzy Smith. Cartwright thinking about it. Spins, dishes, open three, no good. Vilonia came down with the rebound, but they're going to call a foul anyway on Greenwood. Trying to get that offensive rebound. You can't.
Right, you got to limit them to one shot. They're getting offensive boards.
Middleton under pressure. Sidestep, gets the ball passed down. She missed Sims.
Another turnover with the full court pressure.
She had a chance if she hit Sims that maybe Sims can get a layup, but a little too high. Another turnover for Vilonia. Trusty with it. Izzy Smith, back out top. Woolsey, Cartwright, Trusty, floater, good. Anna Trusty, she had 27 points in the semifinals. She is the 5th all-time leading scorer at Greenwood.
Oh, wow.
She's got over 1,200 points, only a junior, so she'll come back next year with a chance to move up. 1,200 points, yeah, as a junior.
She can definitely score the basketball.
Right ahead her in 4th place all-time points for Greenwood, Maddie Cartwright.
Wow.
She's got over 1,500 points in her career, this being her last game, 1,561 points. Vilonia gets it to Sims. She looked down low for a second. That was a ball fake. She did a ball fake that time. Middleton has it taken away. Fight for the ball. Look at the hustle, the scramble for the loose ball. Diving for it. Yeah, this is a big game. I think they took off from about the free throw line, diving for that
right.
ball.
That's what you want, dive on the floor.
Greenwood drives in. Vilonia fans wanted to walk. Shot's no good. Vilonia gets the rebound. We get to the middle of that zone, throw it back out, and almost threw it away. Down in the corner. They're going to try the three. Mears, no good. Cartwright with another rebound. She pushes it to Trusty. Trusty in the corner. They pull it back out. Trusty drives. Made the basket, but called an offensive foul. What'd you do, Coach? I was blocked out. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, 32, illegal screen. She was setting the screen for Trusty to come off of it.
I just saw the replay. What'd she do?
Right.
All right, Vilonia with the ball. Mears up ahead. That's Middleton. Another tip pass. Sims with it, though, inside. Spins and gets the layup.
If they can get the ball down low, that's the right move to make. With so much pressure up top, it's hard to see that open down low in the lane.
Trusty, no good. Rebound for Vilonia. Vilonia with the ball, down by 7. Trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Middleton. Mears with it. Back and forth. Nice move, baseline move. Gonna have a foul and they 1-1. That's gonna put Vilonia in the bonus.
Wow, that's early in the bonus.
That's a 17 foul on Greenwood. Vilonia only has 2 fouls. Saw that on Woolsey, reaching in, trying to take it away. So Abby Wertz will go to the free throw line, just a sophomore.
And they are good at the free throw line. The last game, semifinals, they made 21 and 27 against Marion.
Well, that was one of your keys. Keep them off the free throw line. And all of a sudden, they're in the bonus in the second quarter with 5 minutes to go.
Right. So, you know, if they would penetrate and get fouls, they can get to the line.
5-point game. Vilonia, a little man-to-man defense. They're going to give it nice jump shots by Trusty. Trusty using her size, just shooting over the defender. Tipped away. Vilonia keeps it. Another tip pass. This time stolen. She stepped out of bounds.
How many deflections? If we started counting deflections, how many will we get?
I'd say over-unders 25 right now.
At least.
I mean, we just saw 2. And that one single possession, they are getting hands on all the passes. Just a really good defensive effort by Greenwood. But Vilonia hanging in there. Mannion gets it back. Middleton, jumper no good. Sims had it for a second, couldn't bring it in. Trusty with the rebound. Cartwright all the way to the basket. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Middleton called with the foul. It's a third team foul on Vilonia. Cartwright will go to the free throw line. First one is good. Second free throw is good. We had 0 free throws until the last 2 possessions, and both teams made both their free throws. Sims with it. She'll take that jumper. In and out. Couldn't get it to go.
And another foul.
That's Lila Tola with the good offensive rebound. Now, she was a game-time decision. You see her shoulder wrapped up. They weren't sure if she was going to play, but she's out there just going to toughen up and try to play in this state championship game.
Coach Simon saying they were a little banged up from early in the tournament, but showing toughness, getting out here and playing.
She'll shoot free throws when we come back. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Hi, I'm Steve Sullivan.
And I'm Ed Leon. Coming up at halftime,
the better half of Razorback coach Eric Musselman, his wife Danielle, and the inspiring work she's doing.
Plus how we keep Arkansas informed and engaged in public affairs.
And we'll see you at halftime.
Hey, I'm Rick Steves. You know, I don't go anywhere without my passport. And now, thanks to PBS Passport, you can travel with me and watch all 10 seasons of Rick Steves Europe and all my travel specials. This exclusive streaming service is just for our members. Not only can you see all my shows, but you can see thousands of hours of your favorite public television shows. Become a member today and get your passport.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
We on that next level. We on that next level.
Arkansas PBS has the perfect keepsake from the game. Download photos at myarpbs.org/photos. Westmore and Erica Leak with you. Glad you're joining us for this state championship game between Greenwood and Vilonia.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you bet. I figured you knew these teams probably just about as good as anybody except for the 2 head coaches in this game.
That's right. I know Greenwood a little too well.
1 of 2 for Vilonia. They trail by 8. Cartwright with it. Cartwright with 7 points. Trusty with 7 points. So they got 14 of Greenwood's 22 points. They've kind of been the 1-2 punch all year. Cartwright thinking about that long three. She's going to drive and kick it to Trusty. Trusty over to Piercy. She drives in. Little scoop shot. Rolls off the rim, and Vilonia's Sims with the rebound. I've been impressed with Bailey Sims. She's been hitting the boards, doing a good job. Mannion drives to her right. Sims with it. She takes it strong to the basket. No announcer's curse there, you know.
That's right. Sims down low. It's going to work. That's what they have to do.
Sims now with 6 points. Trusty drives, loses it. Vilonia knocked it out of her hand, so it'll stay with Greenwood. Greenwood making a couple of substitutions. Middleton back in. She started the game. There's a good look at the replay. Sexton needs a little help. She got it. Woolsey there. Woolsey to Trusty. Back to Trusty. Shot clock expiring. She gets it off and almost made it. I think that was the right call. I thought it was still in her hand when the shot clock went off.
Right, shot clock violation. I did too. Well, that was a great defensive possession for Vilonia.
Yeah. Lauren Thomas, one of our officials. Michael Thessing, the other. Ernie Murray, also, as your referee tonight. She could have grabbed that, couldn't she, Coach? They're going to throw it up ahead. Cartwright.
If she would have grabbed it, it would have been backcourt. So,
if the ball never crossed, what about the body?
The ball did. The ball crossed.
Okay, ball crossed, so it would have been backcourt. Okay, Sims has it deflected. Once again, another deflection. Cartwright with it. Up ahead, Greenwood running. Trusty, corner. No good. Cartwright's there for the rebound. Actually, Russin beat her to the rebound. That's how good an offensive rebounder Russin is. She took it away from her teammate. Greenwood scores anyway. They increase their lead back to 10.
That fast.
We were just commenting about a good Vilonia defensive possession that gets a shot clock violation, then back-to-back steals, and it's a 10-point game. You just can't have any lapses against this team. Woolsey stepped out of bounds. Vilonia's wanting a blocking foul that made her step out of bounds, but another turnover for Vilonia.
They must take care of the basketball.
That's going to be the 11th turnover of the game. 14 Greenwood points off of 11 turnovers. Cartwright stops, misses it. Russin is there for the rebound. No, that's not going to be. That's Woolsey with the rebound.
Another offensive rebound. You got to limit them to one shot.
Woolsey, bingo. Another Greenwood run.
And another turnover by Vilonia.
They fight and claw and get back within shouting distance. You feel like they're getting close. Right. And then here in the last 3 possessions, you've had 3 turnovers, 3 Greenwood scores. And you look at the scoring drought now, 2 minutes and 6 seconds for Vilonia since they last scored.
One thing about Greenwood, it's so hard to just can't key in on 2 players. You know, they're a good team, solid team. You know, you shut down 2 or 3, and then here's 24 with a 3. Or then someone off the bench. They're just a good, solid ball club.
Cartwright with 9 points now, 3 of 6 from the floor. She made 1 3-pointer. Trusty just 3 of 9 from the floor. She's got 7 points. But Woolsey, like you just mentioned, Coach, she's got 9 points. She's made 3 threes. For
7-0 run.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was just thinking. A 7-0 run. It is now a 13-point game. Vilonia had the ball down 6.
Right. And Vilonia hadn't scored in the last 2 minutes of the game. And you think, you know, they're in the bonus, you know, penetrate, get to the line, knock down some free throws.
That's what you do, right? When you get into a crucial situation in the game, they're on a run, you got to get to the free throw line or shoot a layup. You got to get to the basket.
You got to handle their pressure. Greenwood's putting a lot of pressure on them. and you just got to get the ball to the middle and just do not turn the ball over. But we must credit Greenwood with great defense. I mean, the defense is great. So.
There's a reason why they're ranked #1 in the state. They're the defending state champions.
That's right.
Greenwood with it. Cartwright brings it across half court. Down in the corner. Corner three. No good. Offensive rebound for Sexton. And the drought continues. The run continues for Greenwood. That's a 9-0 run. 45 seconds to go in the half. Mears into the lane to Middleton. Now to the corner. Mannion. Nothing there. Middleton. We're going to try a deep three from Mears. It's off. Down on the floor is Mannion. She gets it. Jump ball. It'll stay with Vilonia. They'll have 27 seconds to try to get a couple of points before we go to the half. Izzy Smith checking into the game for Carly Sexton. Carly Sexton's in. She'll give Anna Trusty a little bit of a break. Middleton looking. She just throws it in the back, off the back of the Greenwood player, hoping to get it right back.
Right.
Did not work. So now Cartwright will hold it for the last shot. 15 seconds to go in the half. Cartwright is getting a screen from Russin. She uses that screen. Cartwright penetrates, kicks it in the corner for the three. Off the rim and in. The shooter's touch at the buzzer.
And Smith, she'll come in, and that's what she'll do. Come in and hit a three.
How about Coach's decision to put Izzy Smith in at the end and get the three from her? 18-point lead for Greenwood, 34-16. Second half action coming your way. But first, stick around for the halftime show.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Hey everybody, we're back for another halftime, but don't go anywhere because we have plenty on tap for you. Let's start with Danielle Musselman, a former sports anchor, family general manager, and wife of Razorback men's head basketball coach, Eric. She's bringing her passion for sports to a team that needs it now more than ever, raising funds for cancer research.
I grew up moving all around. I was actually born in St. Louis, but I lived in, 4 or 5 states. I finally ended up going to high school outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So when people ask where I'm from, I say Atlanta, but really, I mean, I was living all over the United States before then. I always remember being a sports fan. My dad was a huge sports fan, and he took me to baseball games and basketball games from the time when I was little. I actually started out thinking that I wanted to go to film school. And I remember clearly freshman year, I took a film class and I hated it. So immediately I knew that that's not what I wanted to do. And finally I settled in on sportscasting. And the funny thing about that is, looking back, I always was a broadcaster. You know, I used to do plays. I was always the kid that wanted to read the radio announcements. That is where my true passion and talent always was, but it just took a little bit longer for me to kind of put it all together and realize, hey, you want to be a sports anchor. There were people that I looked up to, like Robin Roberts and Pam Oliver, that were there, but it wasn't like I turned on the TV every day and saw people that looked like me. So whenever I met Coach Musselman, I just remember talking to him and thinking how funny and how nice he was. I didn't think he was interested in me at all. And then at the end of the conversation, he asked me for my phone number. So I was like, oh, okay, there's something here. He started talking about marriage like 6 months later. It was awesome. A year later, we were married. Whenever we were at the University of Nevada, we kind of knew we were not going to leave unless it was something that really felt right. And whenever Arkansas came along, that was something that really felt right.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on, let's go!
Sports broadcasting was absolutely my passion. I worked so hard on it for, 15 years. But then whenever I stepped away, I was a little scared because I didn't know what my next passion was going to be. And it definitely took time. I didn't wake up the next morning and say, now I'm going to fundraise. It took time.
As we prepare to come together to raise funds for pediatric cancer research and lodging, I just want to take a minute to thank a group of people that have made this evening possible and everything that it is. So thank you so much to our Suits and Sneakers 2022 committee.
So now the philanthropy is something that I'm so proud of. I've lived in, 13 or 14 different states. We have had so many jobs between us, and so I just think who I am right now is a busy mom and wife. And 10 years from now, it's going to be something completely different, and that's okay.
It's always great to see journeys like this. Danielle Musselman is truly an inspirational person. Now it's time to honor some of the students who made the grades to become an Arkansas PBS Student All-Star. Here's the girls' 1A, 3A, and 5A classifications.
We're kicking it off with Emma Dold from the Sacred Heart Lady Knights. Emma plans to attend Arkansas State for political science and business economics. She enjoys playing sports and clogging. Next up is Sydney Knight with the Baptist Prep Eagles. Sydney has a 4.0 GPA and will attend Ouachita Baptist University to study chemistry. Finally, we have Deanna Kamenga representing the Parkview Patriots. Deanna has a 4.2 GPA and plans to study physical therapy and exercise science in college. She enjoys spending time with her family. To see all the Arkansas PBS Student All-Stars, visit the Arkansas PBS YouTube channel or scan the QR code.
Congratulations and keep up the good work. Now let's get over to Ed Leon. He's going to fill you in on how Arkansas PBS is working hard to keep you informed. Ed?
Thanks, Sully. Arkansas PBS is educational television, and part of that is keeping you well informed with our current affairs programming that keeps the pulse of the issues affecting Arkansas. Let's take a look.
For almost 4 decades, Arkansas Week's been keeping you informed of the news and issues that matter most.
I'm Christina Munoz for Arkansas Week. How huge is agriculture/farming here in the state of Arkansas?
The drought, hay prices, cost of pasture. It's costing more for farmers to do business.
Election day just around the corner, and everyone agrees there's a lot at stake. It's analysis and insight on the races you care about.
This will be a game changer.
The rates of mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, burnout, and suicide have skyrocketed among American farmers.
Hear me out. There is help, and you can move past it. And all it takes is you reaching out, and we're here for you.
Keeping you informed and engaged. That is public media, and that is what the dedicated people in this building work to do every day. You can become part of that team by donating to Arkansas PBS. Scan the QR code on your screen. If you're enjoying these high school championship games, if you appreciate our commitment to public affairs, if you value high-quality programming. That QR code will tell you how to do it, and you'll see it pop up throughout these championship games. All right, Sully, that's it for the halftime show.
Yes, Ed, but there's plenty of action coming up from Bank OZK Arena.
Let's get you back for the second half here on your home of the high school basketball state finals, Arkansas PBS.
Thanks for watching.
All right, man.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see it, let me see it. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Welcome back to Bank OZK Arena. We are at the half of the Greenwood-Vilonia game. Greenwood leading 34-16 at the half. Maddie Cartwright, good game for her. She co-leads with 9 points with Brooklyn Woolsey. Woolsey with 3 3-pointers. Each has 9 points. So Anna Trusty, 7 points. Second and third leading scorer for Greenwood. There's a look at the first half stats. Greenwood shooting 45% from the field. Vilonia just 38%. Greenwood with 6 3-pointers compared to 1 for Vilonia. Offensive rebounds, Greenwood leading that category. Vilonia 3 of 4 from the free throw line. You look at those numbers and you can tell why Greenwood leads by 18, but maybe the one total that's not on there is turnovers. Vilonia 13 first half turnovers. There's one of the threes right there for Greenwood. Brooklyn Woolsey, one of 3 threes she had in the first half. Vilonia got a good first half from Bailey Sims. Bailey has 6 points at the half. She leads Vilonia in scoring. Little runner there from Anna Trusty. And Greenwood just continuing to let it fly in the first half.
Yes, they've shot 15 3-pointers.
I'm joined by Erica Lee. Coach, what's impressed you the most about Greenwood?
You know, you just they're such a solid team. You can't just key in on a few players. So many can do something well. You know, Trusty, Cartwright, then you have 24, and Smith coming off the bench draining threes. They're just a good, solid team.
Yeah, Woolsey has added those 3 threes tonight. Right. That's helped the team a lot. And I've been impressed with Russin. She hits the glass. She's got 5 rebounds, leads them in rebounding, 3 offensive rebounds for Russin. For Vilonia, what are you telling Vilonia at the half? How do you get back into this game?
I'm telling Vilonia to take care of the basketball, break the pressure, do not get in the traps, get the ball in the middle of the floor, and attack. You're a very good free throw shooting team. Attack the basket and look down low to 33. She's giving some good buckets down low.
Yeah, Vilonia got to the free throw line 4 times, but as we mentioned, they were in the bonus with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter and only went back to the free throw line one other time.
Right, you have to take advantage of that. That is an advantage that Vilonia needs to take advantage of. Get to the line.
All right, we're ready for second half action. The teams have returned for. I say that. Vilonia's not back yet. We can't play yet.
Well, if Simon's anything like me, he's telling him a few things.
Vilonia is walking onto the court right now. They spent all of their allotted time in the locker room. So you've done that before.
Oh, let me tell you, it's probably worse if I come out before everybody. That means, you know, that's not good.
I tell you, the game before in Nashville and Farmington, we saw the same thing, and Nashville came out at the very last second. In fact, the officials were right here in front of us, ready to throw it. And they only had 4 players, and the coach was looking around, and here she came, the last player on the court.
It's the state championship game. You got to get the game plan together, starting the second half.
All right, we're ready to start the second half. Greenwood with the ball. Cartwright to Trusty. Back to Cartwright. Defended well. She gives it up in the corner. Little baseline jumper is good. Carly Sexton gets Greenwood going.
She is on today.
There's a steal.
There's another turnover.
Trusty with it. She tries to take it coast to coast. She gets it. 4-0 run for Greenwood. And all of a sudden, the lead's up to 22.
She is just solid.
Coach, I was going to say we should count the deflections because we saw so many in the first half. And it's like, well, there's a deflection. Well, it was more than a deflection. They got a steal, just a straight-up steal. Vilonia works it inside. Then they kick it back out, get an open look, and knock it down. Maddie Mannion. That's what they talk when you talk about working it inside out. They do it inside. All eyes, all the attention goes to the middle.
Right.
Kick it back out, wide open 3.
Right, and as they work the ball and move it around, also 33, she's open.
Going to get a foul on Vilonia. Cartwright had cut inside. They were throwing it into her. One of the Vilonia players reached in over the back, knocked it away. Greenwood gets it in. They're going to throw it into Russin. Russin to Sexton. Sexton drives, kicks it to Russin. Russin, little jumper, no good. Vilonia with the rebound. Wirtz with it. Into the corner, Mannion. Cross the court, lost the ball. Trusty with it, she has to pull up. Greenwood's going to try the three from Brooklyn Woolsey, her fourth three of the game.
She is on fire.
I say it, Coach. She's a 40% three-point shooter. She's not on fire. This is like a normal night for her.
Right, and she just shot it so lackadaisical, like, hey, this is what I do.
Drive in, got a foul. Good, hard drive from Middleton that time. She took it strong to the paint. She'll go to the free throw line. Yeah, Woolsey now is 4 of 8 from the field. So, yeah, that's a little better than her normal percentage. She normally shoots 40%.
Yeah,
I can do the math. I can tell you that's 50%.
Right. That's right. She's on fire tonight. Keep it out of her hands.
Free throw is good. Vilonia trying to make it a 20-point game. Middleton. Good. Third quarter action. Cartwright. A little double screen action. She drives in, kicks it in the corner. Sexton loses it. That's Wirtz with it. Wirtz can't get it to fall. Kind of got the ball stuck, it looked like, on her hip, and Greenwood's coming back the other way. Woolsey pulls it out. Gives it to Trusty. Trusty rolling to the basket. Strong. Flips it up. No good. Russin there for the rebound. Another offensive rebound.
She is tough on the board.
She lost that one off of her knee. That is her 4th offensive rebound of the game.
Yeah. She has a knack for the ball. I mean, she's not very tall, but she manages to get her hands on a lot of offensive boards.
It's positioning.
That's right.
She goes to the right spot, carves out some space, and gets the offensive rebound. Another deflection. Vilonia keeps it.
Got to get out of those corners.
Sims cutting down the lane, can't get it. There's another turnover. Cartwright cuts to the middle of the floor. Cartwright to the basket, kicks it back out. Sexton. Greenwood is unstoppable right now. I'll tell you what, Coach, they are lighting up the scoreboard.
And nothing is forced. You know, they drive and they kick. You know, it makes it look easy.
Little pull-up jumper, no good off the back of the iron. Rustin gets the rebound. There goes Cartwright with it. She's got Trusty. Little Euro step, rolls off the rim. Vilonia there. They get the rebound. Going to have a jump ball. Vilonia will keep possession.
Good move. Cartwright in open court is so good. You know, you got to stop the ball early on her. Good move, missed a shot.
If I was to tell you that Woolsey and Sexton would lead the team in scoring, you would think, well, they're shutting Trusty and Cartwright down. Maybe they got a chance. Well, Cartwright's got 9, Trusty's got 9. It's just that Woolsey and Sexton have stepped up their game and scored 12 and 11.
Right.
Then that's when, you know, you're in a little trouble when some of the secondary scorers are stepping up and scoring a lot. Tola thought about the three. Instead, it's Middleton in the paint. She knocks down the little short jumper. 44-23, Greenwood's lead down to 21. Cartwright up top, gives it to Trusty. Woolsey. That's Sexton. Cartwright three, no good.
Looks like Vilonia's in a 3-2 zone.
Rustin with another rebound. That one just a hustle play. Yeah, Vilonia switching up their defense, kind of a 1-2-2.
They're try to stay on that line to stop the three-point shot.
Cartwright over to Sexton. Back to Cartwright. Find Russin down low, and then back out to Trusty for three.
Yeah, they're putting on a three-point clinic.
It's a three-point total now, Coach.
Let's see.
9 of 19.
They're letting it fly. They're letting it fly.
Impressive. Little spinning shot, no good. Cartwright comes down with it. She's running with it. Cartwright pull-up jumper, good.
Once again, you got to stop her early on in the transition.
Vilonia trails by 26. We got to take a timeout. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
How about a DVD of this game? M&M Productions can take care of you. MNMProductions.net to order your DVD. Wes Moore, Erica Leak with you. It is Greenwood all over Vilonia. 49-23. They doubled them up and some. Very impressed with this Greenwood team. And I knew I would be. They're 30-2 on the year.
Right.
They lost to Conway and Bentonville.
Right.
Bigger schools, and Conway will be playing for a state championship later on in the tournament. Defending state champs, so they've got the experience.
Right.
They've got 2 great players in Cartwright and Trusty. And then they got that defense. You just see another turnover, another deflection.
And they have a great coach in Coach Clay Reeves.
Now you go way back with Coach Reeves.
Oh, I do. When I was in high school at Palestine Wheatley, Greenland was our nemesis. And he was the coach at Greenland. And ended up beating us twice my sophomore and junior years, but I finally got me one as a senior.
That was Rustin almost stole it. Was that state championships?
State championships.
You lost in the finals to Coach
2 years in a row, sophomore and junior years, and then finally in 2001, brought it home.
Well, I said earlier he won 3 championships at Greenland. I didn't realize that 2 of them were against you.
So funny, in pregame, we'll look at each other and say, oh, I can't get rid of you. And he goes, I can't get rid of you.
That Greenwood beat your West Memphis team in the semifinals to get here. Do you?
Yes.
I know you probably don't like talking about it, but are you seeing some of the similar things that you're seeing?
You know, yes, I do. I mean, just defending so many quality players. You know, they drive and then they kick to the shooter, then you have to contain in the open court. You know, the Blue Devils, we caught fire late. About 2 minutes left and we were down 8, so just kind of ran out of time, but in the year before, last year, they beat us at the buzzer in the quarterfinal. So we kind of had it's not a good relationship here.
You're sick of seeing them.
Right. No, but, you know, we're up for the challenge. Like I said, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
And right now, there's no question, Greenwood's the best.
Man, they are solid. They are solid.
Vilonia on the run. Middleton's not going to give up without a fight. Somebody lost a shoe. Shoes on the court. It's Middleton. She lost a shoe.
And I think she just threw it out of bounds.
Little Euro step. Step through for Sexton. Sexton gets 2 more points. She's in the double digits. Another turnover. That's Trusty with it. Little breakaway foul there. I think Trusty would rather try to get a layup than get the foul called way out there.
I thought it was a good foul.
Middleton's got her shoe, putting it back on. see, Ernie Murray's holding up time, letting him put his shoe back on. Also, Greenwood is substituting a player. Rustin leaves the game. You can hear the ovation, I hope, because she has done a lot for this team. She may not scored a whole lot, but she is one of those hustle players that gets those offensive rebounds and just regular rebounds that every team needs.
Yeah, she's tough. She brings a lot of toughness to the Greenwood team.
I was told before the game by one of the guys who covers Greenwood, you're going to like watching Rustin play. She, just her effort she gives and what she does for this team, she's fun to watch, and he's exactly right. Cartwright with the chance to get the last shot in the third quarter. She's dribbling out the clock, 15 seconds to go. Cartwright hands it off to Trusty. Trusty to Woolsey. Woolsey to Williams. Last second shot attempt comes up a little short. Trusty just laughs, kind of smiles. She kind of forced that when Tom was running out, had to shoot it.
Right. And I think that's the first forced shot I've seen the entire game.
Give credit to Vilonia. They played some good defense there, and they couldn't get off to a good shot. Shot at the buzzer, left-handed, no good. We'll take a break. One more quarter to go. It's all Greenwood in this one. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Well, if you're just joining us, here's how we got here. Anna Trusty with the three. A lot of threes for Greenwood. They've hit 9 threes in this game, 9 of 19. But that's just part of the story. Big part of the story to me is the Vilonia turnovers. 16 Vilonia turnovers. And Greenwood's been able to take those turnovers and turn them into points.
Right. You know, anytime you can score off turnovers, you know, that is a huge advantage. And also on Greenwood, they have 4 players in double figures.
Greenwood's got 30 points off turnovers. I just saw that. 30 points scored off turnovers.
Wow.
All right, fourth quarter action underway. It is a 28-point lead for Greenwood, 51-23. Bulldogs working inside of Trusty. Little fake move, jump shot, rolls in and out. Rustin was fighting for the loose ball. She didn't get one. That's finally an offensive rebound she didn't get. But there's a deflection. They're going to call a foul on Cartwright. That's the second foul this half on Greenwood. Third foul on Greenwood. Rebounds pretty even in this one, although Greenwood's got 8 offensive rebounds to 4 for Vilonia. Sims with it. She kicks it back out. Open 3 for Mears is good.
Let it fly. It's time.
Mears averages 11 points. She's got 7 now. Cartwright uses the screen, gets to the basket, stops, pulls up, hits it. Cartwright now with 13 points. That'll lead the team in scoring. But very balanced, as you said, Coach. Little floater off, no good. It wouldn't have counted anyway.
And again, look at
Rustin.
32. Taking a charge.
Just the little gritty things. Coaches love those kind of players.
Yeah, she looks like she's taking ownership of that role, you know, to be that player.
Cartwright driving to her right, kicks it, baseline jumper, off the rim, no good. Vilonia with the rebound. Middleton with it. Middleton, nice little move, drives to the left, up, There's the foul. Late call, but she'll go to the free throw line. She gets up smiling, so she's okay. That was a hard hit, and then she hit the ground hard too. But she went crashing in there.
Right.
3 players.
Didn't seem to bother her much.
No.
She's up laughing.
Free throw was good. That's one of the things you talked about, Coach. They're a good free throw shooting team, and they've only missed one tonight. The problem is they haven't gotten there enough.
Right. Got to penetrate the gaps to get in the lane.
Vilonia 7 of 8 from the free throw line. But they trail by 25. Greenwood looking for another state championship, looking to go back-to-back. It will be the 10th championship for Clay Reeves. Trusty drives, kicks it. That time, I thought we were going to get Rustin. There's another offensive rebound for Rustin. Maybe she didn't want to shoot it. She just wants to get the offensive rebounds.
Right.
She was driving in. I thought she had an open shot, but she didn't take it, passed it out.
Yeah, to me, she's not looking to score as much. More so getting the rebounds and kicking it.
Well, she's got 4 assists, so maybe she's going for a double-double. Thinking I can get me some more assists. Say this about Vilonia. This is a young team. They've got a lot
only one senior.
Sims, the one senior on this team. The names I've been calling out tonight: Middleton, sophomore; Mears, sophomore; Mannion, a freshman; Heston, a junior; Wirtz, a sophomore; Tola, a sophomore.
Yeah, they're very young, and that's, you can build with young. And then being young at this stage, at a state championship, they will use this experience as they get older.
Bad news, though, is Greenwood's only got 3 seniors. They're going to lose Maddie Cartwright, big part of the team, but Anna Trusty's back, Brooklyn Woolsey's back, Carly Sexton's back, Ella Williams will graduate, Izzy Smith will be back. Kyla Pearson, we've seen a couple times, just a freshman.
Right. Well, some teams don't rebuild, they reload. And Greenwood is reloaded year after year.
Turnover for Greenwood. How's your team going to look next year?
We're going to be just fine. We're graduating 5. 3 that played a lot. My number 1, Janai Tucker, Clemisha Prackett, and Kayla Hudson really helped out this year. And we'll be graduating Anaya Barnes and Kaya Newsom. But still, I have my Price sisters returning, number 2 and 3, Tyra Taylor, forward, coming back, and also have some young girls coming, Layla Taylor, Presley McPherson. So I think we'll be competing.
The goal to be here?
The goal is to be here. That's the only reason we play. It's the only reason we play is to get to this stage right here.
Sims with the rebound. Vilonia coming back the other way. Middleton with it. Middleton pulls it back out. Now she's penetrating again, kicks it over to Wirtz. Now in the corner, corner 3, little strong. Rebound, Cartwright. Cartwright to Trusty. Trusty baseline drive, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Sims has it. Going back the other way. Going to call Trusty on the foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on Greenwood. We got a timeout. Not sure who called. I guess Greenwood called a 30-second timeout. Not sure why.
Well, look, I don't know. It seemed like he was pretty upset about that foul.
That's intensity there. He's up 25 and he's mad about that foul. But Clay Reeves has won 9 state championships, looking for 10 for a reason.
Right. I'm sure he's a firm believer that it's not over until it's 0-0-0 on that clock.
Experience the action all over again next week. Watch all the championship games and Arkansas PBS sports features at youtube.com/Arkansas PBS. Wes Moore and Erica Leak with you. Erica, the head coach of the West Memphis Blue Devils. Did you guys, did your girls play Vilonia this year?
We didn't. We didn't play them this year. We played them 2 years ago in the state tournament in the semifinals. Yeah. We beat them to go to the finals that year. We played Jonesboro.
Vilonia, one of those teams that's in the upper echelon. You can basically count on Vilonia. You know they're going to have a good team year in and year out.
Right. I think Coach Simon's doing a great job with them as well.
And your conference has been loaded year after year. I guess now Jonesboro is
they moved up.
Moved away. Right. That made it a little easier on you.
Well, we went 14-0 in conference, so it made it easier for us.
Down low to Sims, and the senior gets a basket.
She's been good right around that rim.
You've said it
tonight.
twice.
I mean, I would like to see her get the ball a little bit more tonight.
Cartwright with it, and they're content to kind of dribble it out a little bit and use a little clock. Maloney's going to jump her and bring 2 defenders.
See, 32, she's not even looking for a shot. She's there to rebound, get the offensive boards, take charges, just bring toughness. Look at that. And then she goes and get it, the rebound.
Trusty, she'll try the 3. Trusty, got it.
And all of that was possible because of 32.
That she passed it to Cartwright at the top of the key, and as soon as she passed it, she went to the basket to go get the rebound because she knew Cartwright was about to shoot it.
And then added her another assist.
And they got another assist. She wants that double-double. There we go. That's our media timeout. We'll take it. Greenwood leads 56-30. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
Is now in session.
Special thanks to Capo's Tacos of Hot Springs. That's 200 Higdon Ferry Road. They brought some great food for our crew. Our crew is happy, and they're doing a great job for you. Final 3 minutes to go here in the state championship game between Greenwood and Vilonia. It's been Greenwood, all Greenwood really in this one. Impressive game. Vilonia with the steal, down on the floor. Love to see the effort. They're down big, but they're not slacking up at all. They're still fighting and diving on the court.
Great hustle play by Mears. Way to dive on the floor. She's not giving up.
Mears, as we said earlier, just a sophomore. Mears has 7 points on the game, for the game. See Greenwood they're in no hurry now.
Yeah, I think they're going to eat some clock here. I see 21 Smith is back in the game.
Trusty, Cartwright at the buzzer. And the rebound for Trusty. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2 points from a 30-point lead.
Vilonia drives, kicks, dishes, corner 3, blocked, partially blocked. They're up ahead. They could have gone in,
right. I think the plan is to slow it down. I think that's the directions.
That's hard to do as a player right there. You know what? You're on a fast break and a chance of scoring a state championship game. Vilonia with the steal. Going the other way is Mears. Mears, coast to coast, makes the layup. Mears now to 9. to 9 points on the scoreboard. Now Greenwood pulls it back out. Trusty. What do you think of Trusty's upside for next year? Without Cartwright, she's going to be the focal point, but she's also going to be the focal point of the other team, focusing on her.
Exactly. Yep. Everybody's going to key in on her. She's a great player. But she got some pieces around her.
Trusty to the basket. Look at that scoop shot. No good. Did not hit the rim, so that'll be a shot clock violation. Well, this is 3 games down, but we still got 1 more to go, and this is going to be a fun one. Lake Hamilton and Pine Bluff. These are conference rivals playing for the 3rd time this year. How tough is that, Coach, to play a team 3 times? Now, Pine Bluff won the first 2 matchups, so they're trying to beat Lake Hamilton for a 3rd time.
You know, it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Or is that just the same?
You're so familiar with them. You know everything about them, but you can make adjustments, and you know each other very well. It's just tough to do, and so we'll see how that game plays out.
Look at Mears. Mears is going on a little scoring spree here at the end of the game. That's up to 12 points for Mears. A sophomore building on something. A good memory for her for next year that she can build on.
She take this experience with her and build on that with her team. So coach is going to clear the bench here.
Standing ovation. Look at all the Vilonia fans stand up. Not the ending they wanted. Hate seeing Sims go off. It's her last game. Sims crying, doubling over, and it hurts. No other way to say it, but it hurts. No one wants to end their senior year losing in the state championship game. Sims with the hugs over on the bench. Teammates consoling her. Greenwood passing it around. They've made their substitutions. Vilonia gets their hands on that one. A steal for Vilonia. They get a chance to take the last shot. Eagles with 10 seconds to go in this one. Greenwood still playing that terrific defense. One last shot at the buzzer. Did not get it off. Greenwood is your state champions. Your final score, 58-35. What a season for the Lady Bulldogs. They go back-to-back, winning 31 games on the season.
All right, congratulations to Greenwood, a great team. Well, congratulations to Vilonia for making it this far.
No doubt. Finished the year 28-5.
They beat a tough Marion team to get here.
We'll hear from the winning head coach, Clay Reeves, when we come back. You're watching the Centennial State Championship games on Arkansas PBS Sports.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks. By remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Support your PBS station and you can get Passport, giving you full seasons, early releases, special collections, and more.
Download the PBS Video app or watch online.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Hi, I'm Jay Schwanke, the host of Life in Bloom. I want to thank viewers like you who make Create possible. Your gift goes a long way in keeping public television channels, including Create, on the air.
Nailed it.
Perfect. And if you're not a member, please consider supporting your local public television station today.
That's it?
That's it.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome back in the Greenwood. Lady Bulldogs are your state champions. 58-35 is your final score. We are joined by Clay Reeves, head coach. Coach, congratulations. How does it feel? I know it doesn't get old, so I'm not going to ask you that, even though it's your 10th state championship. How's this one feel?
Great. I mean, you know, they won it last year. We lost a couple really valuable players. We had a lot of really good players coming back, some young players that moved up, and the chemistry and understanding the teamwork just kept getting better and better. And I mean, I can't say enough about these young ladies, how they came together and play so unselfishly and understand what each other can do and play to their strengths.
I want to ask you about a player. She didn't score a single point, but she had 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 offensive rebounds. Rustin, I enjoyed watching her play. She does a lot for a player that doesn't look to score, really.
She's as tough as they come. Defender, rebound every night. You know, about a month ago, you know, we were talking about different things, and I said, y'all realize why we get so many shots? Because when we miss, she gets all y'all second and third shots. I mean, this team, everybody's valuable, but what she does is hard to do, and it takes heart and courage and fight to do it, and she does it every single night. And, you know, a lot of times players want to worry about who shoots or who scores or who does what. Nobody ever gripes about her getting the rebounds and playing defense, but she does it every single night, and I'm proud of her.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you so
very
much.
Thank you, Erica.
Let's take a look at some of the stats while we get our MVP over here. Field goal percentage, Greenwood shoots 43% from the field, Vilonia 41%. It wasn't the shooting percentage so much, it's turnovers right there. All you have to do is go down to the turnovers. 21 turnovers for Vilonia. Yep. At one point, Greenwood had 30 points off of those turnovers.
Right.
Rebounds pretty close, but it's Greenwood, and those 9 threes also help a lot when the team makes 9 threes. 9 of 19 at the last time I checked. All right, we're joined by the tournament MVP, Maddie Cartwright, is here. Let me hold that for you. This is the one time I get to hold a trophy. Now you can have it back.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How's this feel?
It feels great. You know, we wanted to come out and end our season with a bang, so we couldn't leave it on the court, so we just had to go out and win it.
Back-to-back tournament MVPs for you?
Mm-hmm.
What's the key to that?
Oh, you know, just going and shooting all the time, getting everyone a ball, getting assists, playing good defense.
Your team, and it was truly a team. We were just talking about that with your coach, whether it's Rustin with the rebounding, the assists. It seems like everyone on this team kind of knows their role. That's a special type of a chemistry your team has. Where does that come from?
Yeah, we're always together. Like, you see one of us, you see someone else from the team. So we all know each other pretty well. We all played together since we were little, or we've played against each other. So we know what each other can do. If one's not doing something, we already know someone else can pick it up.
Maddie, congratulations.
Thank you
for your time, and
congratulations.
Enjoy that state championship. Greenwood are your state champs. I'll take it for you. But we're not done. We're just, we got another big one coming your way. Pine Bluff and Lake Hamilton, the boys' state title. Lake Hamilton and Pine Bluff have already played twice this year. They're getting set for the third clash. You do not want to go anywhere. Stick around. It has been a fantastic night. Coach Leak, thank you for joining us. I'm about to lose my voice. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
Congratulations
having me.
on a great year.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you back next year, but maybe we're covering you instead.
There we go. I would much rather be playing than commentating.
Stick around. We'll be right back.